Mom's voicemails. The last 2 days had been foggy, to say the least. My mind was fried. All that felt familiar to me were a series of scattered memories that I had no idea how to explain. I'd been out on a walk with my family. I remember it being warm, and the sun shining down on my face. I felt calm. Suddenly, it wasn't so warm anymore. It was cold, even. And I remember what I think was chaos ensuing after some sort of loud bang somewhere behind us. I don't recall much of what followed. All I remember was staring up at the sky. The bright blue canvas above me. Not a single cloud in sight. It was all blurry. Like I was in that half-awake, half-asleep state. The lights finally came back on, but it wasn't the sun shining down on my face anymore. It was the fluorescent hospital light that buzzed above me from my bed. I got up and walked around a bit. Nobody acknowledged me. Not the nurses, not the receptionist, not even the security guard at the door, even though I had waved at him on my way out. I couldn't even hail a cab to get home. I had to make the 15-mile journey on foot. When I arrived, the energy in the house was looming, like a black cloud hung over the entire household. I could feel the tension and sadness in the air. I begged my parents to notice me. Grabbed them by their shoulders and tried to shake them, but all they responded with was a shiver. The tears. There were so many tears. I found myself crying at the sight of them. After spending the day screaming, begging for someone to acknowledge my presence, I gave up and collapsed into my bed from exhaustion. I couldn't sleep, though. Hell, how could I? Both my mom and dad stood in my doorway, staring at me with streams of tears running down their faces. It was a nightmare. I guess I mentally tuned them out, though, because after what felt like hours, the doorway finally stood empty, leaving me alone in my room. Through all my confusion and dread, I hadn't even noticed that I didn't have my phone on me. Not at the park, not at the hospital, and not on the walk home. I realized why when I found it sitting on my nightstand, collecting more dust than what seemed normal after only 2 days. Naturally, I picked it up and wiped the dust from its screen. By some miracle, the device was still on 5% battery. However, that's not what caught my interest. What had me gasping for air and begging God for answers was the notifications. Hundreds of voicemails from my mom. The sound of her voice broke my heart, but what shattered me to my core was what she was saying. I know you can't answer, but I want to let you know that we still think about you every day. We miss you so much and wish you were here with us.